What's going on, guys? Instead of doing the normal vlog, I asked everyone on Instagram to submit questions that they can ask me, and then I'll just answer them. I'm not gonna ask myself, so Garut here is gonna ask me your questions, and I'm gonna give you answers. This is the concept. This is what we're doing. And then after this, we're gonna do a massage, but first, let's get this open. She has questions and Google Translate. Perfect. How many people have you had sex with? Two? You've only had sex with 2 people? Okay. Me, probably 200. How do you pick girls that you massage? When I first started like doing the massages, it was basically like friends with benefits. And now I get a lot of people messaging me, so I kind of pick the girls who I like more because then I'm more interested in doing the massage. Where we can see her video? Okay, so I think they're probably replying to like the last girl. Hunkhands.com is where you can get on my newsletter, and then I'll send you the new videos when they come out. Just Google like Hunkhands video and you'll see a lot of options. Most of the ones that pop up are like porn options. I don't know why people ask me this, because everybody who is on my Instagram is like coming from my videos, so it's kind of confusing why anyone would ask me. How do you manage to stay fit with so much traveling and so many food options? Okay, that's a good question. In general, I try to skip breakfast and then try to exercise when I can. Basically, like if I'm in a place like right here where there's just no gym and there's nothing around here that's like a park, I don't worry about it. So I just haven't worked out in a couple days, and I'll pick it up later. Actually more for the model, but I'm so curious if she is totally satisfied without the eggplant. Oh my God, what do you think? So our model's satisfied without the dick. So one thing about squirting is like it does actually exhaust girls quite a bit. Like when a guy comes, it's like, all right, I'm good, I'm done, I'm gonna go to sleep. A lot of times when you like really exhaust a girl and she squirts, she's pretty chill. A lot of girls prefer to have some dick, especially cum. Like hot cum all over a girl is like the most acceptance and validation that she can get. And so that's not true, but you know, it's like on a very visceral level, you like feel it, because it's like this guy who just had a great experience with you enough to like blast his load all over you. Yeah, a lot of girls want that. Did some girls ask that like I don't slap them because this girl says she doesn't want to be slapped, and in most of the videos I do slap girls? Yeah, I usually just slap girls by default, and then if they really don't want me to slap them, then I will be like, maybe stop, or maybe just kind of pull it back a little bit and try again. You don't learn that girls like to be slapped when you're growing up, but they do. Usually, not always. If they really don't, what's the point, right? When I'm doing a massage, I'm trying to give the girl a really good experience. I'm also trying to make a good video. If she hates a certain thing, then I'm gonna stop doing it because it's gonna make a shitty video. I'm definitely adaptable. Most common question is, do I have sex with the models? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. The question is, what do I do for work? This is what I do for work. Kind of ridiculous, but it's 2020. It's the good times. People have ridiculous jobs, and it actually somehow makes sense in some internet niche. I've been massaging girls and teaching guys, and about 3 years ago, I started recording these videos, and that's when I moved from doing in-person courses with guys to online courses. So I've got 6stepsquirting.com. That's basically where most of my money comes from. People just sign up for the course and learn how to make girls squirt. And I've got some other courses that I'm gonna be making in the next couple months. People who are like experts, they oftentimes don't feel like their expertise is that abnormal, which I also feel like, but actually I spent a long time going from like not being able to date girls, not being able to look at girls, not being able to interact with girls or have any sort of positive experience, to like dating, finally figuring out how sex works because I was extremely awkward. I was married, I got divorced, and then started to figure things out in a very geeky way. And then I've condensed all of that like, you know, decade plus experience into a small little program that you can buy for like less than $100. I get it why guys are interested, but like for me, it does feel like kind of silly in a way that I'm actually able to do this. Would you come to Indonesia? So I've been to Indonesia, I went to Jakarta, and yeah, I might go back. I'm not so hot on like the super Muslim Indonesian thing. Bali, on the other hand, is a little bit cooler, but a little bit too hippie for me, honestly. I like Bali. If I was gonna pick one place in Indonesia to hang out, it would be Bali. Is there a certain feeling inside the body that gives you a warning that you're about to squirt? I don't know, what do you think? Have you squirted before? Yeah, I think so. It's kind of like you're about to pee if you're gonna squirt. And then instead of like clenching up, you wanna try to let go and like maybe even push out. That's the way you can tell. And then if you're a guy, there are a lot of different ways that you can tell if a girl is close to squirting or not. Because when you're trying to make a girl squirt, you're basically like trying to give her an explosive movement to like make her squirt in that moment. If she doesn't do it, if she's not like ready at that moment, then it's not gonna work. So you need to know like the indicators that you're looking for before you go for it. Because if you go for it when she's actually not close, you might get a negative reaction. If she's close and you give her the stimulation to make her squirt, it'll feel great because she'll squirt. It'll be like a release. So it's good to know those indicators. 6stepsquirting.com. You have a crush on a girl you have massaged before? Ooh, good question. Yeah, I mean, I think if you don't have a crush on a girl and you're having a sexual experience, like it's very flat. So it's good to have a feeling with a girl. Like a hardcore crush, like a schoolboy kind of crush, not so much. If I don't like a girl who I'm massaging, you can tell in the video. I've had a few where I was pushing it and I'd rather not push it. I'd rather just have honest chemistry. chemistry. That's why I'm a little bit more picky now. How often do I have sex with girls that I do massages with? I already answered that sometimes. I'm not going to give a percentage. Do you have sex with the massage models? Same question. This is by far the most common question. I'm kind of glad, honestly, that somehow in a series of porn videos, there's actually a bit of mystery. When you think about porn, you don't think about mystery. I like that. Ryan, what countries do you think the women are the most open to your talents? Maybe Brazil, actually. That's why I'm in South America. Best way to make yourself come when putting your fingers inside your pussy. It's pretty normal for girls like not to put fingers inside when they're trying to make themselves come. Just because the clit is like where most of the action is, like as far as having an orgasm. You know, even like the sex positions where girls are most likely to come, like if a girl's on top grinding into the guy, that position is a lot of clit, and that's why it's good for a lot of girls. So something like doggy style where you're not getting any clit. I mean, some girls can actually come in that position, but most can't because you're just getting vaginal stimulation. It'd have to be like hand underneath, something like that. So like the big thing is don't be ashamed about not being able to come just from fingers inside. That's normal. If you do want to put some fingers inside and to like help you come, then yeah, just put them in there and just feel whatever feels good. Usually some sort of like a come hither motion. Make sure your fingers are nice and filed. You can find a nice spot and you can sort of push on it instead of just sort of sliding in. You can find a good spot and give it some constant pressure. Focus on the clit. The clit's where most of the good stuff is going to happen or not happen. So yeah. How can you tell if a woman is faking an orgasm? That's a good question. You can't. 100% you can't. For most girls, they think that the guy is not going to be happy if they don't come. So they do the fake orgasm thing to like let the guy know, okay, you don't have to worry about me anymore. You can just do whatever you're going to do. We can finish this up, right? If a girl is going from like not very good experience, you know, like you can tell that she's not really into it, and then suddenly she's like super loud and coming, that's kind of like a giveaway that she's probably faking it. Not always, of course. The best way to know if a girl is actually faking it or not is to have like a really good open communication with her and then to just trust whatever she says and like go out of your way to put reasons out there, you know, to be like, hey, I understand a lot of girls fake it because they don't want the guy to feel bad, or maybe they've never had an orgasm before. Maybe you just want me to feel good, or maybe you're embarrassed that you're not feeling it right now. You know, you just don't want to have that conversation because it's awkward. So you can put all these reasons out there for the girl so that she understands that you have actually thought about it. So show her that you understand where she's coming from, and then she's going to be a lot more likely to open up if she has been faking it. Why don't you have boners when you're with a woman? I assume that this is referring to when I'm massaging a woman. I used to wear a towel and then you like couldn't see like my dick at all. You still can't see my dick, but I'm like wearing underwear in my newer videos. At the beginning, I'm more likely to be hard. And then once I get into more of like the tiring sort of technical parts of the massage, that's where I'm less likely to be hard. Also, my cardio is shit. Just get tired. Do you ever massage bigger girls? Yeah, I have some videos where the girls are bigger. They're more of my older ones. I try to only massage girls that I'm personally into because that's when there's chemistry. That's where I enjoy it. It's not like a fucking job. That's where I think the videos are better because there's like some fucking passion. If I'm massaging a guy, no, I'm not going to be into it. The video would be shit. I just wouldn't even do that because it's just not my fucking thing. So if it's a girl that I'm not attracted to, it's the same thing. I try to avoid that situation because it just makes a shitty video. What is the worst experience you've had with a model for massage? I had a girl once who like came so hard that she shit on the bed a little bit. That's not actually what I think about when I think about worst. For me, worst is when like I'm really not vibing with a girl at all. I'm just not feeling it. One massage comes to mind. I was in Chile, so I did a massage with a girl. It was okay, but then I put out a vlog about the things that I'm looking for in a girlfriend, and she thought it was really misogynistic. She commented on blog post, and then I just blocked her. I was like, I don't want to reply to this. So basically, I won't release that video because I don't feel good about that interaction. How to get into editing adult content. Where is the best place to look for work? This sounds like someone who wants free porn. You want like to actually get into editing adult content. One, why? Two, just become a good editor and then message some adult production houses, I guess. Don't fuck around. Be dependable. All the normal editor stuff. But if somebody's messaging me about like, how do I, you know, it's not about that. So someone like this is not ever going to get a job like that because they're not being serious about it. I am triggered by people who are very like roundabout and creepy about like wanting to get sexual content or something like that, right? If you want sexual content, just pay for it. If you want sex, pay for it, or figure out how to get better with girls, go on dates and stuff. Being creepy about like, oh, I'm gonna become a hair and makeup artist in like the adult industry because that's my passion. I'm like, it's like all this very, very roundabout. Like, just be honest with yourself about what you're looking for. This is a good one. What's the main reason women don't come during sex? If a girl comes with a guy, then she's kind of being this very wild sort of creature. If a girl's like really loud and really crazy, some guys will think like, oh, she loves sex so much that I can't trust her. Or like, where did you learn that? Or like, are you a pure kind of girl or are you this hedonic bad girl, right? So it could be this fear of showing this other side of yourself and you're gonna get rejected in one of the most vulnerable moments possible when you've got your legs spread and you're like coming, that's gotta be pretty shitty. Or like, this is who I am. And the guy's like, that sucks. So that's it for this week on the vlog. Okay, that's it. Massage time. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.